Information right now about that deadly police shooting that happened last night in West Haven. A Connecticut state trooper shot and killed a 19-year-old man from New Haven following a chase that spanned a number of towns.
And now tonight, some people are criticizing how law enforcement handled the situation, while others say the trooper's actions may have helped save some lives. Channel 3's Roger Suzanne joining us now live in West Haven with more on what he learned today. Roger.
Well, Aaron and Mark, earlier I spoke with a woman named Linda Barefoot, who actually works just steps away from the site of this shooting. But tonight, as she looks across at Campbell Avenue, she can't help but shake her head with sadness. As she mourns for the teenager who died, she joins a large number of people who are waiting anxiously for more answers. Sadly, there are no questions about the outcome on Campbell Avenue. 19-year-old Soleiman Mubarak died after being shot by a trooper. But the moments before the gunfire were full of difficult decisions for law enforcement, choices some are now criticizing and others supporting.
They never want to use that. They never want to take that weapon out of their holster.
Retired state police lieutenant and Eyewitness News law enforcement analyst J. Paul Vance says it appears Trooper Brian North took steps to avoid shooting. Investigators say after police surrounded Mubarak, he refused to exit his car. Troopers used a taser, but it was ineffective. Then Mubarak pulled out a knife, which is when North pulled the trigger.
When there's violence involved, you want to terminate the violence. You don't want the violence to escalate, whether it be at that scene or at a later time. You want to stop that individual and control that potential for violence.
But others argue troopers should have never been in position to shoot. The situation began in Norwalk when police say Mubarak stole a car at knife point. He drove on 95 North, where he was pursued by troopers until he exited the highway in West Haven and crashed on Campbell Avenue. The ACLU says chasing Mubarak was a deadly mistake. They write, car pursuits by police are a dangerous and deadly pandemic in Connecticut, and it is deeply concerning that despite the legislature taking action to try to rein in these deadly police decisions, 2020 has begun with police chasing and killing another person. But Lieutenant Vance says when you examine what police say about the moments after the carjacking, the choice makes sense. Witnesses called 911 to report someone driving erratically on 95. Then troopers watched DOT cameras and decided that Mubarak's driving was putting lives in danger.
But if you have someone driving erratically, whether it's endangering other operators, endangering other vehicles, hitting police cars, whatever the case might be, you have to make the decision accordingly. And it's a split-second decision that you make.
And we should learn a lot more about this deadly shooting within the next few days. That's because all three of the troopers who were involved in this pursuit and eventual shooting were wearing body cameras. And again, we should receive that footage within the next few days. By the way, Trooper North has been placed on administrative duty. That is standard in these types of investigations. Reporting live tonight in West Haven, I'm Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.